are to my family, my cosmic family. I love my family. You are my family. We ain't gotta have blood, but just know it's all love. I really wanna give you a hug, so speak whatever you need to speak. You gotta open up your throat chakra. You gotta motherfucking release. Don't let nobody have that much power over you to where you can't even speak about your shit, on your shit. Better let them know you got it like that. So come on, baby, to the channel.
Let me tell y'all about my eclipse situation. I hope y'all stay on here to see. I'm gonna light some flames because y'all know I love my flames. I love my fire, because it's purifying, and the fire can also help you with your intuition. So a few days before the eclipse even came to start, you know, manifesting into the reality, I seen a little few things on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, but I deleted all my stuff because I did not want other people's take on what the eclipse could be in my reality. So I deleted my apps, because I wanted to make sure my mind was clearly focused on what I truly want to see. I don't like going off what people say, how it's going to happen, what the news say, all that shit. I want to see from my own experience. So when I was outside, y'all, I had did a little few gardening. Hold on, my tea, y'all. Hold on. Okay, baby. All right, y'all. I'm back. Hi, babies. Hi. So, I'm talking about the eclipse, y'all. So, the few days before the eclipse, I did some yard work. And something kept telling me to go outside at night and, like, send affirmations, pray, if you all call it, to just thank the ancestors for what it is that I have, what I don't have. I'm just thankful of my ancestors. This was 2 nights before the eclipse. As I'm outside, I noticed my neighbor sitting in a car, but this is a neighbor I had bought gifts for her child. And out of nowhere, she was just throwing some negative ass energy at me. This was like a night or 2 nights before the eclipse. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was like combative, like, oh, I can't, you know, it was just a weird energy. So I'm looking at it, and my masculine come up, but also my dark divine feminine energy start rising. Like, I'm ready to whoop this bitch ass. Like, what the fuck? It was weird to me because I'm like, it was like the universe was exposing her true intentions before the eclipse. And mother and father wanted to see what I was going to do with it, because my old self would have knocked on her car window like, is it an issue? Do we have something we need to talk about? Because I really was lost, because like I said, last time I talked to her, we didn't have no issues. She promised she was going to get my son something, but I don't play them games. So I went and got my son what she promised him, to let my son know, hey, what you tripping? Oh, Ma, I want you to be friends with her. You want me to be friends because she promised you something for your Earth Day, your birthday. No. Mommy gonna make sure all that shit happen. I'm your motherfucking lucky charm. I'm your manifestation fairy. I'm your manifestation goddess. Mommy, whenever somebody promised my children something, I'll go get that shit, because if you sit back and let the person come, and then she never even showed up or came with it, I never called, no nothing. You promised my son that, and it didn't come to fruition. But it was my job, my duty, to bring my son's manifestations into reality until he's old enough to do so himself. So that's what I did. I don't know if she felt guilty for that. I don't know. But I didn't say nothing to her. I don't give a fuck, because I don't go off of that. She gave me real negative, combative energy. Like, it was so, like, combative. As I was out there doing my nightly ritual with the moon, you know. Y'all, the next day was the eclipse. Mind y'all, I sat outside. I wanted to see it for myself. I didn't want to go off what other people said the eclipse could be, or what was going to be. I went outside and I sat in my backyard on my son's trampoline, and I watched the eclipse. They covered the fucking sky with clouds. I couldn't really see it, but I seen what I can, so I just went within. So I closed my eyes to see what I wanted to see, y'all. And I seen green. I felt cramping in my stomach. I felt like something was pulling from my stomach. And I also felt like it was a portal, because right when the eclipse was transferring into like the coldness and the drop of the energy, the squirrels, my neighborhood squirrels that I feed all the time, they start fighting each other, like going crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it just started getting a little wicked. So, who's this sending me some trying to join my live? You don't get your ass on. So, I I paid attention to the energy, y'all. And I really felt like this was a portal. It was a portal to the new rebirthing of the sun. I don't think it was, and if it probably was man-made, I can about think so. Cause the way they played with the sky was a little fuzzy. Cause I seen the planes letting off the chemtrail shit anyway. You know, y'all ain't hiding shit. Y'all trying to hide the moon from me or the sun eclipse from me because y'all knew I was gonna pick up some shit. Greetings, how are you? So, what I really want to say to y'all, after the eclipse, I went outdoors. I had to take care of some shopping and stuff. And I noticed how everybody has been so genuinely sweet to me. And I also feel like after the eclipse, I felt a little different. I felt really sleepy, but I felt very different. Like I didn't give a fuck about this motherfucking neighbor, weird bullshit. I didn't care about no old drama. It's like if I caught myself thinking about some past life drama or something, I even did a video and my mother and father and my ancestor said, delete that shit. I deleted it. I didn't even post the video that I meant to post. It's like after the eclipse, the energy was more so like, you don't have time to be worried about these low vibrational Jezebels, these low vibrational entities. You didn't do no wrong to them. We see you. We see what you doing. You don't have no motherfucking worries to be worrying about. And when you catch yourself trying to worry about some bullshit, like me, I'm a Taurus. Like I will worry about the smallest shit. Like, oh, I gotta hurry up to clean my house up, or I gotta do these dishes for the 50th time. I gotta go do this. It was like the energy was more so. And then I was like, these neighbors giving me weird looks and shit. Well, the one neighbor, the eclipse took that out of me. Like, I feel like they took the worry part out of me because I wasn't really worried about her because I don't give a fuck. But it was like, damn, what was all that for? You feel me? I feel like the night before the eclipse, it was more of a showing me the wickedness that's within this motherfucker. It was meant for her to try to come after my energy like that, you know, real negative like that, to pull energy from me. But she couldn't. So on the day of the eclipse, after the eclipse has went by and stuff like that, I actually seen this girl. I was in my house cleaning my window and I seen her ride past. And oh my God, y'all, she looked it like a fucking Jezebel demon. Like her fucking, I don't know how to explain it. This was after the eclipse though, because it was just something. And it was like the ancestors was just like, she getting her own shit handled. Right now, this is the time where you are rebirthing along with the planet. You are rebirthing your energy with the planet, with the sun. You are on the same frequency of the planet. So you not supposed to be around nobody with ill intentions, nobody that give you uncomfortable feelings and vibes. If you around somebody and they in competition with you, you are not supposed to be around it, because the eclipse has eclipsed these motherfuckers out of your reality for a reason. You are in a season of rebirth and you are calling in everything that you desire, even the things that you do not ask for. When a divine came to you selfly and said, what is it that you want, my child? You deserve everything. What do you want? And you didn't answer. You said nothing. You thankful for everything you have. You are on a rise to get everything that you desire. And I already made that video a few weeks ago. But this is just another example of what the eclipse meant for a lot of chosen ones. They eclipsing all these negative energies that was secretly smiling, but you already knew they was against you. They are eclipsing these motherfuckers out your energy and letting them expose themselves. Because you are rebirthed. You rebirthed. And the last time, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know, the last time you rebirthed, it was traumatic. You cried, you screamed, you felt out of place. This time of rebirth, you just rebirthing with the energy, the frequency of the sun. You not, look at it. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. Look, this ain't crazy. This is the synchronicity. I was already sleeping in this. This time of rebirthing, you not shedding not a tear. You more so of in alignment. You not, trauma. You're not traumatized from your past problems, what you had to cry and release. You are in a different alignment right now. So what I say about this is, you are in a season of truly rebirthing your reality, what you truly desire, what you manifested years ago. Like I'm living proof right now, y'all, as we speak, of a manifestation I asked for when I was 8 years old. See, when you don't ask the divine mother and father, the universe, for nothing, and you just exist and you be thankful for everything you have, they will go through your own memory of your soul. Yes, they got the access too. And they will get every memory and every manifestation you asked for since you was a little girl, and they will bring it into fruition at this moment. That's why before the eclipse, a lot of people was trying to energetically, thank you for the roses, baby. A lot of people was trying to energetically come into your reality to throw you off of what you was finna be bliss with. It's like the sun. When the sun came back out and peeped, it was so hot and so bright. And the sun beamed on my flesh, and I can just feel my flesh. And it's like the whole block was empty. Nobody was out but me and my children. And it was so quiet that if me and my children talk, you could hear an echo. That's how quiet it was. Thank my ancestors for this earth tea. So by you not asking, you are now receiving. Like at first, as certain manifestations was coming back to me, I'm like, dang, I shouldn't be spending this, or I shouldn't be doing this. And then I had a vision when I was 8 years old, 11 years old. I was in a tragic house explosion. And in this house explosion, I messed my teeth up right here. These two went through this, right? It was split wider. It got smaller. And I seen myself as a little girl in a hospital in a mirror. I finally was graced with a mirror after I've been in the hospital for about 2 to 3 weeks. I said, can I see the mirror? My dad, my earth dad, gave me the mirror. And I said, do you think I'm still beautiful? And I cried. And my dad said, you always be beautiful to me. I said, okay. And I looked in this mirror and I looked at my teeth. And I looked at my teeth and I cried. I said, I'm ugly. Look at my teeth. This was when I was 11. But I still end up loving my gap, loving myself, because I never really had these gaps. And when I finally came in contact with my orthodontics, this was so random. I bet had the funds to do it. It's just I was so cheap with doing stuff for me. And I'm like, no. This is just a want. This is not a need. This is what I was telling myself to stay from getting a manifestation that I asked for when I was 11. And Venus and Serena had donated my family a lot of stuff from the house for having the house explosion. They donated shoes, clothes, scholarships, and they also donated me some braces. I had a wicked stepmother that threw it away, y'all. I never forget this. It was a pink slip. Paid braces for me from Venus and Serena. I would never not love them ladies. I would never not give them their motherfucking glory they deserve, because them was angels. When we had that house explosion, them ladies came to that motherfucking hospital and donated a bag to us. They bought us a house. They bought us every fucking thing we needed. And they paid for me braces. My stepmother threw it away and said, I didn't know what that was, but she knew, because it was in like a package. It was like paid braces. The best orthodontist. I never knew. So when I actually got my braces on, before my braces, I felt guilty. I was trying to back out. But when I had that dream of me looking in that mirror when I was 11, Divine said, you haven't been asking for anything. So we went within your soul, and we giving you everything you asked for when you was 11. From 11 on up. What else do you want? What else do you want? The divine mother and father. After I got my braces, I couldn't do nothing but really think about that. And I'm so honored to be in the position to do so. This is why I tell y'all, it is very important not to allow a lot of people in your energy with negative energy, people that you have already went into chaos moments with, arguments with. Don't have none of these people in your energy, because you are getting everything you desire and receive. Everything you want, you're getting it. Everything. Even the things you forgot you wanted. This is the season where you are really on a frequency with Mother and Father. And like I said a while back, it was a flood. It's a lot of floods going on. It's a lot of fires going on. And the reason why I speak of fire, it's a lot of fires going on because it is cleansing. Mother and Father is cleansing the wicked, trying to cleanse the wicked and get the motherfucking, give them the motherfucking message. Mother and Father is trying to give people messages to leave the chosen be alone, and to leave that old negative Jezebel wicked energy alone. Need a consultation? What you need a consultation? Thank you, confirmation. You welcome, baby. So you finna start seeing a lot of things that you asked for when you were a child come into your reality, and you're about to question it. But know that the divine is pointing you in the direction you need to be in. Trust no failed relationships. No failed relationships at all. Do not give them another percentage of your energy and trust. This is why people was trying to rush back into your reality before the eclipse, because they wanted to stamp it. They wanted to be protected by your energy, because people know when they're in your energy, they're automatically protected, because everyone you love and around you in a moment of anything, the divine is protecting them even when they are against you, because that's how protected your energy is. That's how sacred your energy is. That's how much Mother and Father God love your energy. Love your energy. Protect it. Will come down here and be in human form to let a motherfucker know don't play with you. So that is why I spoke of those videos that I just recently posted last week about people trying to re-enter your reality. And that was the reason why. Because the eclipse took something from a lot of chosen ones. It took worrying. Where do worrying start at? It goes in the gut. When you worry, you cramp. You have backed up bowels. When you worrying, your stomach get a little extra flabby. Your stomach hurt. Worrying sits at the gut, the solar plex. It sits there. So when the eclipse was going on, I actually felt something, a cramp in my fucking gut, and a pull. Like, I don't know why it felt so intense. Like, it felt damn near like a contraction from a baby. You get what I'm saying? And a day after eclipse, like, it's just so much going on. I had a man pull up. I was outside throwing a big box away. A man pulled up, a Caucasian man. He said, he pulled up and he stopped quick. He said, "You need help? You sure?" I have not had that on this block since I've been here. He pulled to the side of the road and was willing to stop his car. And he stopped his car, turned his car off and park to help me throw away a box. I said, "No, I'm okay. Thank you." And he just smiled. He said, you sure? He asked again. And then when I went to the market after that, it was just so nice and so patient, so gentle. When I went to the nail salon, it was just so nice, so patient, so gentle. Like, everywhere I have been going, it's been some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people at my service. Yeah, I got sleepy too after the eclipse. You ignored a few right before the eclipse. Yes, and you haven't heard from them since. They have been eclipsed out of your life. That is why, let me put in this, baby. And I know I be seeing y'all comments, but listen, I can see your comments, but when I'm in this message zone and I'm giving a message straight from the divine, sometimes I can't see your comments until you probably damn near off here, because I'm going to go down and I'm going to read them. If you was weak, that was a cleanse. The universe, that was not the moon on the sun. And this is what my ancestors showed me, because I actually looked at the moon and the sun well, the sun eclipse, but I closed my eyes because what's better than with the visual eyes? Going within to let this outwork. So I closed my eyes and I was still staring at it, and I seen a green portal, a red portal. It was like reddish, pinkish portal. What it was, I believe it was, I don't know if it was another planet. I did get a quick glimpse that another sun could be birthing too. I don't know why, because back in them ancient times we had two suns, and we seen a lot of planets, and a lot of people seen a few planets with up there. I did too. I seen like other things, but I don't want to get deep into that. But what I can say, that was a portal. It was a portal of the shadow. It was removing every piece of shadow. See, what the sun do is it cleanse it. So what this portal did was, this portal, that's why you felt drained and sleepy. This portal was sucking out old, worrying, toxic energy. That's why I feel like the chemtrails in my community was out there real hard, because they was trying to put them fake clouds and shit in front of it, baby. But I still received the message. Âşè, you can't take shit away from divine chosen, the ones that's connected to earth frequency. So anywho, I felt, like I said, it was a pull. So that portal was a pull from your shadow. All the things that you still was constantly worried about, because we're still human, y'all. We're still having a human experience. Yeah, we can be spiritual and highly intuitive with ourselves. We can be in our divine essence. But at the end of the day, we're still having a human experience. So some days you will get that snap back into so-called reality, where you still looking at things from a human point of view. Just like when I told you a day before the eclipse, how my neighbor was giving me real combative energy, real nasty energy out of nowhere for nothing. So what this eclipse was doing, what this portal did, was it removed all the worrying you still had left in you. It removed all the trauma you probably still had left in you, a little piece of trauma. If you felt a lot of cramping and pain, that was a lot of trauma you had within your gut. But when you were sleepy, that's like, y'all ever got disciplined by your parents, and after you get a whooping or you get disciplined, you instantly get sleepy? I'm not gonna say you were disciplined by the portal that was open. You was not disciplined, but it's unfamiliar. It's familiar, but it's kind of unfamiliar to your body. It was like so much trauma that you had, and you was disciplining yourself for years, wouldn't let it go for years. So much trauma you had within you, the last peak of it was coming out of you. So once all that rest of that trauma came out, you instantly was sleepy. Your body was. And that is because you have been cleansed, baby. And I did not get into if you go on my page right now, I did not get into the eclipse shenanigans before the eclipse. I did not get into it on the day of the eclipse. I did not do none of that, because I don't like to be in the midst with Fox 2, TikTok, news worker, all these people. I'm going to get my powers. I'm going to get this. It was funny because, black people, we funny as fuck. Come on now. We funny as hell. We the real Kevin. We the real, not I'm finna say Kevin Hart, because that motherfucker ain't funny. We the real Cat Williams of the community. Black people, we will laugh at a motherfucker falling, okay? And it will be so funny. It will tickle our ass for hours. So don't play with us. So when it did come down to when people was making jokes about the eclipse, it was very funny to me. But I did not want to let nobody lead my mind to believe and think something was and wasn't what it wasn't. I wanted to see the eclipse and experience it. So that's why I was really quiet, y'all. I recorded a few little glimpses, but it's personal. It's personally for me. I did see a few big birds, but what my ancestors always said, them real big birds that be high up like that, them are the 2024 dragons. We still have dragons, y'all. It's just they got different forms now. They in bird forms. I truly believe that, because birds are very, very powerful, and they're very high intuitive beings. Birds are very powerful, especially like hawks, ravens, owls, all that, y'all. It's very powerful. Do I believe in Great Flash? Baby, you ain't finna get my mind off. I don't know what you're talking about. However, so when it came down to the eclipse, y'all, you have been purged and cleansed of old worries and traumas. That's why you were tired. That's why you woke up the next day. It's like I woke up the next day. And my son was arguing with me after the eclipse, because I went back outside with him, played basketball with him for a second. And he was like, Mom, he was totally zone shocked. He thought we were in another day. I said, we just put your rim up yesterday. He said, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. We put it up day before yesterday. I said, no, we did not. He was so shocked on the, this is coming from an 8-year-old. He is so shocked that the eclipse has come. It time stamped. It time jumped him. It time jumped all of us. And we just sitting there thinking, oh, it's the moon passing and kissing the sun. We think it's twin flame. It could be. We don't know. But what I do know is I know that was a portal. And that portal was aligned to a lot of people. A lot of people didn't see it. Like one of my neighbors came, I was like, dang, I missed it. It was a portal. And the portal that you were able to see resonated with your healing. Resonated with you. I seen green. I seen red. That's root chakra and heart chakra. And my heart chakra is just so beautiful. And I know the divine mother and father love my heart so much because my heart is the reason why I never turn wicked. My heart is the reason why I never looked at my enemies with hate or guilt or evilness. My heart is the same reason why I will forgive people that have hurt me so many times. So my heart is what really saved my life many, many times, because if I would have let people destroy me to the point where I broke my heart, I would have been just as wicked as they as. My root chakra, a lot of us done fucked up with our root, especially in our younger days, letting any type of man hit us, letting them sleep with us. Everybody we know ain't for us. We still doing it because we bored. You know, a lot of us had a lot of damaged root chakras. A lot of us have. Due to that reasoning, getting molested, you know, stuff like that. A lot of us had broken and not broken, what damaged root chakras due to us being taken advantage of since we were little girls. So don't steal to this day. The people that has been eclipsed out of your life, they will not come back. And if they do try to come back or try to get small conversation, you give them energy of, bitch, you better get the fuck out of my face. That's the type of energy you shall be having to give they ass. Period. Don't play with motherfuckers in your energy at this moment. This is rebirthing. This is you figuring out your new self, your new way of thinking, your new way of existing, your new way of manifesting, your rebirth. You are rebirthing all your business plans, all your divine essence. You are birthing so much into your reality. You was crying and extreme. That's my baby right there, 333. She was extremely tired and was crying. Oh, baby, you had to release a lot. If you actually were brought to tears, you released something that was in your childhood. You got to understand, whenever we naturally cry out of nowhere, that's a part of our inner child releasing something that has not been released for a long time. Oh, baby, I seen you, love. You know you okay. I didn't cry. After you release something, if you ask yourself, your higher self, you can ask mother and father all day, but you got free will. Ask yourself, what was it that you were crying for? And you will be revealed with it. So many things I've been asking for. I had the other day I ended up getting a teapot, and my daughter came out and said, "Mommy, you have a magical teapot. The teapot says she love you." And y'all, it's the most beautiful teapot. It's cast iron. I got it on a good deal. It came the next day. And that was also something I manifested, a year or two ago. I did not want a regular teapot that was stainless steel. I wanted something that could help benefit and aid with my healing and my herbs. I don't want to put herbs into a titanium teapot and the herbs just get poisoned. You know, I wanted to put my herbs in something that was cast iron, something that was great for my assisting with my herbs. Y'all, my baby kept coming to me that whole day like, "Mommy, you have a magical teapot. The teapot love you. We love the teapot." Like, oh my God, y'all, it was so cute. Like, both of my children, and my daughter was sleepy. Me and her took a long 4 to 5 hour nap after the eclipse. So me and my daughter was kind of on that frequency together. Oh, you lost your best friend right before the eclipse. Oh my goodness. Well, you gained an angel on the other side. Your best friend is helping you in the spirit realm now. You needed that person more on the other side. It's hard to say, but it's easy to believe when you start aligning. So what about the people that didn't see the eclipse? It wasn't meant for you to see it. If the people did not see the eclipse, it was not meant for you to see the eclipse. It wasn't, and mind you, even though you do not see it, that does not mean your soul not in alignment with the frequency of the eclipse. Because sometimes the soul recognize and see things that the eyes just can't see. I even stared at the eclipse and couldn't really see shit. I seen the sun and it looked like a moon, cheese shape, but I didn't really see the eclipse fully until I closed my eyes and I let my inner soul see it. A lot of pain and anger. Why is it a lot of pain and anger? So kingdom is coming. I didn't see it. I felt it. Yeah, you go feel it, because your eyes, this is just the human form of things. It's a human form of things. What she said? She said a lot of pain and anger. If you were releasing a lot of pain and anger, yeah, you were definitely going to go through a crying spell, sleepy spell, all time. So anywho, let me tell you about this teapot. So my son was like, "Ma, she is being extra." I said, don't you dismiss her motherfucking, her intuition, her imagination. Don't you do that. Don't you beat her down about her imagination, because she can be 1-800 on point and you can be 1-800 wrong. Don't do that with her. If she believed that teapot is magical, I believe her as well. I stand with her. And he was like, "I apologize." Yeah, you better. You don't go on nobody motherfucking reality and tell them their intuition is false. How dare you? I could have disciplined him just off that, but a conversation go a long way with a child. All you gotta do is express to them. And he didn't do it no more, but she believes that. She had a worm yesterday. We was outside. Oh my gosh, y'all. After we took care of business, this girl had a worm. This worm was on his last leg. Mind you, my baby is 5. This worm was on his last leg. It was basically gone. I know, because I used to play worms. Do you know she carried this worm in her hand all day, put it in a chair, tried to feed it like it was her baby, holding it so perfectly to her heart. I said, "Well, we got baby chickens. Birds eat worms anyway." I said, "Well, Egypt, if it's deceased, if it transitioned over, take the worm in the basement and feed it to the chickens. The chickens will love that. It'd be a good treat for them." She cried her motherfucking ass off. When I say, baby, she screamed. And it was real tears. Like, she even got on her bike and was pedaling like, didn't she? I wanted to record it, but it was so personal. I can't record everything. That's going against their boundaries when you record all their perfect private moments. Maybe if we get that moment again, I probably would again, but I would ask permission. But anywho, I had my phone, but I didn't record it. It was just something that I wanted to keep within my soul, personal for me, to share with the world, instead of actually broadcasting my children. Because one thing I'm not going to do is broadcast my children right now at this age when they're so young. They can do that when they can make that decision when they get a little older. However, she would not turn this worm over to the chickens. And it made me look at her in a whole different perspective that day. She's such an empath. She's such a healer. She's such a beautiful person. Even though the worm was passing and I knew the worm was damn near dead, she felt in her heart she can bring the worm back to life. And y'all, why the fuck did she walk over to me? Me and my son playing with the hoops, basketball. And the worm head lift up like... I said, I looked up at the sun. I looked up at I said in my head telepathically to Mother and Father, I no longer will question the authority of this child I here have. I will no longer question. I will no longer treat her as she's supposed to do exactly what I say when I say it. I'm happy she decided to keep her boundaries and stay strong on what she believes in and not turn the worm over to the chicken. I'm so happy she did. Because the power in her was able to bring that worm back into life, but also give that worm love before it went out of this world. So these children got some downloads from the eclipse as well. Don't drink it in the kitchen.
Can I get mine?
Yeah. These children got a lot of downloads from the clips. I also just seen on TikTok, it was a little boy saying something about 50 days. He said it a while back about a flood and a fire. He said it was a fire on top of the flood. I truly believe this child. Because I've been talking about a flood, and I also spoke about fires. The video that I just I was going to post it, I deleted. It was a fire. It's a lot of fires going around. It's a lot of people play in fire magic, too. But right now, the chosen ones are so divinely connected to the elements. You cannot fight fire with fire. And the fire love me and honor me and respect me more than they probably will respect any wicked motherfucker, because you not connected to the element of fire. When you work with fire, fire will work with you. Go check out my YouTube video, K Nirvana Cosmic Updates. And I told a little glimpse of a fire could have happened in my home. And the fire went out, and I actually seen my ancestor blow it out. After it happened, behind my back, it's like I got a glimpse of an elder ancestor with her hands behind her back. After I walked out my room and made a mistake and put my shorts, my workout shorts, on top of a candle I made. I made this candle with love. I had herbs in it, everything. A candle I made could have burned my house down, but by me being so connected with the elements of fire and my ancestors by my side, I seen an ancestor walk by and said, whew, and she went back into the mist. It was, go watch my YouTube. It was so, when I tell y'all we are in a season of gain, no lack, gain, all gain, no lack. When it come down to gain, I say protection. Your protection has went up 100% more. When I say gain, your motherfucking insight has went up 100% more. You can feel a motherfucker intentions before they even call your phone or contact you. My chicken. Y'all hear my chickens down there? This is how you know when a fire love you. Watch this. This is how you know when a fire love you. Because you can touch it. You can love it. You know that it won't hurt you. You know that it's there for you. One thing about me, and you would think by me being in a house explosion when I was 11 years old, that I would always be afraid of fire. Never afraid of fire. I'm aware of what fire could do when you piss it off. Âşè. What I'm aware of what I can do when you piss me off. Âşè. I'm aware of what my ancestors would do to you when you try to piss me off. I'm aware of what Mother and Father God would do when you try to piss a divine chosen off. We don't come in y'all life with fucking competition, jealousy, envy. We don't come in y'all life trying to fix you, heal you. We come in your life to be an example of who we are. We come in your life because you manifested us, but you wasn't ready for the power that come within the chosen vessels, energy, and blood. You manifested us. We be in our own lollygag and lolly world. We don't be worried about motherfuckers. So when you come in our life and you do exactly the opposite of what you said you was going to do, if you ever came in contact with a person like me or my chosen collective, and you come in our life and you go against your own motherfucking words and your own self and your own thoughts, your own intuition, you have cursed yourself. We don't have to do no spell works at this moment to cast a motherfucker out. You go run before we even can say, all I got to do is look at a motherfucker. And if I give you the look of destruction, bitch, because we all can destroy and we all can create. And if I give you that look, know it was well deserving of you. You deserve that. You deserve it. All the people that has manifested you into the reality, you never manifested them. They know you didn't. They prayed to get in your energy. And when they got in your energy, you think Mother and Father God didn't know that they was going to betray you? They already seen the betrayal before the motherfuckers came in. But this was God and Mother. They just looked at each other and said, Go ahead. Let's see how far you can get. Baby, you ain't even got close in. You didn't even get in. I didn't even open up my heart to you fully. I didn't even give you nothing yet. Oh, I gave you a gift. That was material. It can be internal things that I can give you. But you hurry up and you couldn't accept the fact that I was authentically myself and I didn't do the gossip. I didn't do the small talk. The chosen ones, we don't want to sleep with this man and that man. We don't want to talk about the girl that's walking up the street pregnant by a man. She don't know who her baby daddy is because her mama keep putting her out. Baby, I've been there before. I felt it. So instead of me gossiping and sending negative energy to this fallen goddess that's been broken and hurting from her home and her mother, I looked at you and I said, well, I send her love because I've been her before. Why must I speak bad on this young woman that I've been seeing walk around here and now she's pregnant and you gossiping about who the father and who the father ain't? Baby, I have no intentions for that. See, when you don't give the enemy what the fuck they paid to do, to monitor, when you don't give them shit to monitor, when you don't give them shit to destroy, you don't tell them your manifestations, you can have this motherfucker sitting in your face the whole day and you won't tell them shit that you have working on. That's divine protection. And if you lie, baby, I don't believe in lies. That's protection. You protecting your sacred energy. You're protecting your manifestation because in your soul is not comfortable to tell a motherfucker your manifestations because the divine wanted you to see how desperate these motherfuckers is to get in your energy. How they prayed on their knees to be in your motherfucking home, your house. It's like the house of wax over here. Bitch, you will come over here and get waxed up in your own shit. You thinking you go try to attack me, I'm going to have you looking at yourself. You go look in the mirror and attack you every day because the real attack is on yourself. It's not on me. You just want to use me as a punching bag because you scared to whoop your own ass. So nobody can hurt the chosen ones. You need to start lying. Yeah, lie to protect yourself. You ain't got to lie. Now, when it come down to lying, right? You don't have to lie to put somebody in trouble, lie on somebody to get locked up. No, that's bullshit. Go get karma for that. Lie to protect your shit. Meaning as if a motherfucker be like, what you doing today? And they really want to know and their energy is really trying to pull out your manifestation for that day. I don't give a fuck if you going to the store. A monitoring spirit will know you going to the store because you opened up your big ass mouth and said, what do the police say when they arrest you? What you say and what you use and say can't be used against you in a court of law. That's how the universe works too. What you say will come back to you. Be careful what you say. You can talk about this girl for having different baby daddies and you will be next. You can talk about the married couple that couldn't work out. They was over that bitch acting like Tyler Perry. You will be next. You can talk about this baby daddy. You will be next. What you say in a court of the law of the universe shall be held and used against you. That's why some of your main darkest secrets, you don't have to tell nobody that shit. The government and the universe is what makes you feel like you got to openly tell everybody that shit. Don't nobody need to know shit about your past, your personal shit. But you, your higher self, and God and mother. Because them the only ones that know, and your ancestors. You don't have to say nothing about your personal life. When it come down to lying, you be like, well, motherfucker, like one person asked me what I was doing for my son's birthday. He had 3 days left for his birthday. I said, I knew what we was gonna do for his birthday, but I told her, looked her in her face, and I said, I don't know. I haven't thought of nothing yet. But I already had the plans. I been had the plans. His birthday already passed, so I can speak of it now. You only speak of shit once it already passed and went to fruition. I said, hey, I already knew I was going to take him skating, take him out to eat, cash out on him, go get him a Roblox card, get him, it was something else I got him, and that was that. Went and rented him a car, that was that. I already had that plan. I already had all that shit planned out. But when she asked me, I said, I don't know. I'm going to let you know, though. That's because my soul was already telling me, my intuition was already telling me that this person was a monitoring spirit and was trying to find something to delay. Because they can't stop shit, but they can delay it. That's why certain days I don't tell people about my birthday sometimes. Because if I tell people about my birthday, sometimes it won't be a beautiful sunny day sometimes. Because motherfuckers will try to manifest cloudiness into your reality, especially when you have them in your life. Like, this world is more magical than anything. Y'all just be thinking it's just, oh, we just here living. We gonna die. No, it's magical. That's why you gotta really be careful who you allow in your energy most of the time you on this planet. Yes, you did need to come. Yes, you did need to come across me. I love that chaos energy goddess. I love it too. Because people don't understand. They always want to say peace and love, peace and love. Baby, you got to have balance here. Peace, love, darkness, harmony, chaos. You have to have balance. The good will never survive without the evil, and the evil will never survive without the good. How would the good ever know it's good if it didn't have to go through a few things that were evil? You have to learn things to know the difference. So lie to protect your manifestations. Lie to protect yourself. Whenever I remember one time I told a person something, right? And I felt so shitty after I told them. And I didn't know why I felt so bad after I told this person something I was doing. And when it actually came into pass where I needed to do what I told this person I was going to do, everything kept being delayed. It was a time where I had a homegirl, right? I know she wasn't really a homegirl. I was going to get my license. Mind you, I had a brand new van, everything. They let me get it without my license. Âşè. I'm going to get my license, go take my license driver's test. Mind you, it's easy as fuck. It's very easy. But when I get there, I'm on the phone with her all the way where I'm going to the office, the Secretary of State, to do my test. I get there. I failed the test twice. They let me do it one more time. The courtesy of them. The divine will let you do it one more time. And I did it again, and I failed again. And on the way back home, I called this same person again. And I was mad. She was like, you all right? I kind of knew you weren't. What? What? And I was delayed to get my motherfucking license for damn near 5 to 6 months. That's when I found out she was monitoring. She was delaying my progress. But I still ended up getting my license. But the time that I went and got my license then, I've been cut her off. Tell nobody shit. People kept trying to come in and ask me, you got your license already? I was already acting as if I had them already. Yep, I got my license already. Lying. That's what I mean by lying. I was lying saying, nah, I wasn't lying. I was pretending. What is pretend? You doing something before actually coming to reality, right? So I was pretending I already had them. I was delusional. I was pretending I already had my license to these monitoring spirits. Whole time I had my appointment the next day. I went and got my shit. And why did I walk out there with my motherfucking shit, my permit? Had my permit in my hand. When I went and did my driver's test, I had a sister kept calling me that day. And I don't deal with this sister to this day. Kept calling me. It was a monitoring spirit trying to see what I had going on that day. And I would not tell them. I'm at the place and everything. I'm waiting on my time early. I'm like, yeah, I just went to the store to get me a sub. I'm eating a sub. Oh, where you at? Kept asking where I was at, trying to FaceTime me to get my background. That's how monitor spirits is. They like to FaceTime you to throw off energy in your background. I didn't answer no FaceTime. I'm like, girl, I ain't finna answer the FaceTime. My phone go die. You get what I'm saying? And it turns out that person was a monitoring spirit too, because a stranger told me about her when we was out together. That was the divine himself come to a stranger and give me the message. Sometimes the divine will send other people to give you the message. Âşè. And baby, by me pretending and lying, saying I had my license, when I went and did my road test, I passed that bitch with flying colors. The driver even said, the motherfucker, the passenger even said, how long you been driving? I said, maybe I've been driving for years. I'm a whipper. It was a truck about to hit our ass. He had me in this little ass car. I'm a chunky girl in this little ass 4-door car. All right. This is nothing to a giant. I'm in this little poo-poo. Mind you, I'm in a 2016-17 Dodge. You feel me? I'm driving good in my shit. I get in there. I'm transmuted. I'm in a whole doom wagon. I said, damn. But all right. I drove that bitch like it was a Chevy. I drove that motherfucker like it was a Benz, a BMW. He said, how long you been driving? I paralleled that, parked that bitch with one eye open on his ass. Boy, you just gave me the easy. You trying to give me this little, you had nice cars out there. I seen you had nice little Malibus, nice cars. You gonna try to give me this car to try to lower what I was gonna do. Boy, that shit was easy. I parked that motherfucker. I sneezed and I was parked. You hear me? So that's what I say about lying. You lie to protect your manifestation. You lie to protect the things you have to do. That's just like some people. I like to lead people in different directions to see what they would rather do. Sometimes it's good to test people that's in your reality so you can know who can actually sit at your table with you. Because some people can be so good at cloaking and hiding themselves that sometimes you'll be like, damn, it's actually cool. But they can cloak themselves to be your energy. And you can be really in the presence of you because they cloak themselves. What? No, not right now. People can really cloak themselves to show you your energy. And you'll be like, dang, they so sweet. That's your energy. Why you think when you leave a motherfucker after years you've been with them and you honestly see them, they look damp and dirty and ugly? Whole time you like, they wasn't like that when I was with them, because that was your energy. Your energy is what kept you in a relationship so long, boo. It wasn't them. It was your energy. What did y'all eat today? I'm hungry. That's you asking for a manifestation right there. That's starting a conversation. Oh, I didn't eat. I'm about to eat. No. I don't know what's your intentions. You can tell a motherfucker what you finna eat. Prime example right here. You can tell a motherfucker you finna go in there and cook. And then when you cook, your meal don't come out right. When you eat it, you choke on it a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Them people right. Who's that, Ra Âşè? Oh my God, Ra Âşè, I'm happy you find me funny because I'm funny as hell. I told you I'm Cat Williams' sister. Yes, that you don't tell nobody what you finna eat, no nothing. For real. You gotta really be careful with your manifestations at this moment. Like, you gotta really treat your... That's even to pregnant women. When I see some women pregnant, I be like, how did you come out in the world and tell everybody you pregnant? I know your excitement. I know you're excited. But pregnancies are always supposed to be sacred. I just found out that baby showers is not supposed... You're not supposed to really do a baby shower. But I noticed... When I did a baby shower for the first time with my daughter came out with small complications. But I didn't blame it on nobody else. You get what I'm saying? But when I didn't do none of that with my son, he came out as healthy. With my son, I was isolated. I didn't let nobody around me. I didn't want nobody around me. I just wanted to be a different person. I went to, like, pregnancy schools. I went to CPR classes. I did everything with my son sacredly. Unknowingly. I was young as hell, but I was knowingly sacred with the pregnancy of my son. But when it came down to my daughter, I let everybody know I was dealing with people, talking to people, gossiping with people. Yes, I was. I ain't gonna lie. And coming to people rescue while I'm pregnant. And I did a baby shower. And it was a girl there that had eczema. And she was rubbing my belly. And as I went back and looked at my baby shower pictures, as I looked at them recently, I was like, this motherfucker look wicked as fuck. A wicked smile, everything. My daughter came out with eczema. They say you're never supposed to really accept gifts from people while you're pregnant. They're supposed to come see the baby. That's like the Jesus Christ moment. And I don't know this guy name that was speaking about that, but I really connected with what he was saying. The baby shower is for the wicked, for the demonic, the devil. Because it's before it get here. You see, like when God was born, everybody in the kingdoms traveled the world when a star was born to give him gifts when he was born. So we really been doing baby showers backwards our whole life. We're really supposed to do it when a baby is born. That way it's already you gifting God's child. I said, I feel that. I can't, give it out, express it fully right now through the mouth. But I really feel that. Because for so many years, I always was telling women, when you're pregnant, don't tell nobody you're pregnant. If you have the opportunity to sit your ass at home and be an at-home mother, be that. If you want to order some food, order some fucking food. Bitch, you don't tell nobody you pregnant. If a motherfucker look at me, I'm already chunking, they be like, you pregnant? No. And I will really lie and act like you offended me, baby. I will be, no. What the fuck? I'm just chunky. Damn. I will really play with these people's face. I promise you I would. Because pregnancies are sacred. They're very sacred. Don't share your gender, due date, nothing. And if people already know you're pregnant, be aware. Don't let nobody touch you. Somebody, you don't ask a woman that. Yeah, some people do be looking at me. They used to always accuse me of being pregnant, so I always had like this chunky pregnant belly. That was even better for me, because when I was pregnant with my son, nobody really knew. I just had a glow on me. Or just a glow. The Chinese don't tell to 3 months. They shouldn't tell at all, but hey. I'm looking at y'all comments now. Oh, you see the guy that said what y'all go eat? He takes back, oh, with funny emojis. Yeah, let me go. I'm going to pay your shit, baby. A prime example of what I tell you about manifestation. I don't give a damn if you were going to the store. It's to the point, sometimes I don't even tell my children manifestations. I just surprise them. Because sometimes you can even tell a child, yeah, we finna go to Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow, and next thing you know, they bugging you all day. Now they making you not even want to go. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, we're going to... No. I ain't saying they negative. I'm just saying they gonna bug you until you feel negative, okay? They gonna bug you until you and this bitch like, I'm drained already. You didn't ask me about the place. So you gotta protect your manifestations from the children too. Don't tell them shit. Just surprise they ass. They gonna be even more happy because now you can have it on film, and you might get a good reaction out of them. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Could be, because I know you got to walk through the hell fire before you can come out to the light. You got to go through shadow work before you can ever come to the light and be all peace and love. You got to go through the darkness within your own soul before you can recognize your true self and who you truly are. You got to go through a lot of hell to get to the heaven. That's what they don't want to tell you. That's what they don't want you to know. You got to look at a lot of demons in their face and smile. Because you already whooped their ass spiritually. You're going to have to be faced with a lot of wicked motherfuckers. See, this world is, like I tell people, monsters ain't what you think it. Monsters can be your own relatives. Them the monsters. They will fucking take you out if they had the chance. Them the real monsters. But I trained myself to be like kind of like Wednesday Addams. I don't fear no motherfucking monsters. The fear you might give me a little bit of scary energy. I might be a little scared. But just know when it comes to a scared mother, baby, she go boop, boop. That fear gonna turn her ass into motherfucking the warrior she is. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's true. Good and evil are just intentions, and how you choose to see some things is how you will be for you, how it'll be for you. Yeah, you're right about that. Because I had one person kept telling me the neighborhood I stay in is real bad, it's real this. I said, well, that's how you view the neighborhood. See, how I view it is totally different. And I still didn't tell them how I view it. I see the beauty in it, though. I see the light. I see the trees. I see the nature. I see the squirrels that greet me. I see the birds and the bees that greet me. Bees just come sit on my skin. I see all the beautiful things that you like to see because you living in hell and I'm over here in heaven. You can be living right next door to a motherfucker that's in dark, deep hell. And when they come, because listen, another thing I wanted to say, people are portals. That's what the eclipse exposed to me too. People are portals. When you meet a motherfucker that's stuck in their shadow and they're afraid of their own demons and they wicked and they want to take everybody with them, they're a portal. They're a portal to Nibiru, hell, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever planet they come from. They are hell. So be careful what type of portals you allow to have conversation with. You actually learn the true history of the devil, Satan. Like he said, it's really intention and energy. Everybody got it within them. A lot of people just use the Christians just use the devil as somebody to blame other than themselves. So the devil, if you ask me, when you start to align with your highest self, your highest consciousness, the demons and the devil will actually work with you. They will work with you. Because the Christians has programmed you to think that the devil is the one causing all the turmoil. No, it's you. You can sometimes cause the turmoil in your own life. You just need somebody to blame. That's why a lot of your karmics in your life have always tried to blame you for all their downfalls. That's the devil's energy in them. Because they want to blame others outside of themselves instead of taking accountability and sitting back and healing for all the shit that they have done or allowed to be done to self. So when people always talk about the devil, or they be like, the devil did that, I just look, that just tell me everything I need to know about you. You blame it. You still looking outside yourself for blame. You blaming everybody for some shit. You looking outside yourself to blame somebody on top of. You get what I'm saying? Because the devil, if you ask me, the devil is a smart motherfucker too. If you want to know, it's a carbon god, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a black man, black woman too, Jezebel, whoever. The devil just asks you to sell yourself to him so he can serve you in the greatest good. What the energy do? Serve you in the greatest good, and you just worship him. Something like how they want you to worship these Jesus and all these people. Same shit if you ask me. Yeah, they just asking you to step outside of yourself and believe in them. So they want you to go. They want the real attack in this world is you going against you. When you go against you, that's when they got you. They did what they need you to do. It's never, nobody out here can do anything to you. It's you that can really destroy and hurt and harm or heal you. That's the real, honest truth. You hear that saying? You came here alone, you go leave here alone? That's more truer than anything. You came here alone, you shall leave here alone. However, that's the same way it goes. So how dare you allow people to come in your life to turn you against you? That's what people really, that's their true intention. That's the devil energy's work. To turn you against you. It's not to turn you against everybody around you. No, they want you to go against you. And then after that, everything else will crumble. Because you're no longer living for you. You're living for somebody else. You're living for the opinions of others. You living in fear and guilt and shame. You living in, past tense. You living in all this shit. You're not living in your actual highest self, where you could be and how you could be. That's the real truth. That's the real trick that the illusion matrix has been using on us for years, decades, centuries. Centuries. Ooh. Centuries. So when you figure that out, you'll be all right. You'll be good. Just be mindful. The devil and Satan is within all of us. It's like how you got them two faces. You can be as peaceful as you can be. If a motherfucker come fuck with you, you will unleash a raft of hell on their ass. And they will be like, hold the fuck on. Is that the devil? Yes, to you, bitch, it is today. That's how it works. That's the yin and the yang balance. We gotta have it. It's the people that want to oppress you is who tell you should never show your dark side. You should never be in your anger when you have to be sometime. No. When it's time for you to release by all means. And if a motherfucker come picking and fucking with you, and you ain't did nothing to them, that's your clear shot to release all that shit, and you gonna feel good the next day. I bet you will. Just don't do enough to where you get locked up. Let somebody come taking some shit from you, like your children and shit. Oh yeah, probably wear your suit, baby. I will put a motherfucking picture of me. I will go print a picture out of me. I will create. Matter of fact, in jail you can't really do all that. I I would do some netting on my motherfucking jumpsuit. The orange one, I would put me, my children, and I would put dark feminine energy on my motherfucking suit. And I rock that motherfucker proudly in that motherfucking, in the gates. Because, baby, I already know what jail is. It's a physical lockup, baby. You can't lock the spirit or the soul up. So, see you when I see you after I'm done. Let me take this nap to astro project to where I need to go real quick. And I'll see you in a minute. Fuck you, man. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. So I'm about to play this song. I don't know how long I've been on here. Sometimes I feel like TikTok Live is like the casino. You don't be knowing how long you on there. And they do that for a reason. I better on Saturn. Let me go see. She might be from Saturn though. SZA is very earthly. Let me go see. I want to see what the Saturn planet talk about.
How do I make chicken nuggets again?
Turn on the oven. The oven already on, ain't it? Take some nuggets out. Get the little pot, the little pan out the under the drawer. Oh, Saturn is beautiful. I don't know if that's how it truly look. Knowing these people, they put a little spin on every goddamn thing here. Huh? Let me see. Could people live on Saturn? Saturn environment is not conducive to life as we know it. Temperatures, pressures, and material on the planet are most likely to extreme and violent for orgasm to adapt to. Extreme and violent for orgasms to adapt to. So, damn, we basically orgasms in this motherfucking nature? We basically orgasms? Likely to extreme violent. Oh, she life better on Saturn. She probably used to orgasms and bullshit. I don't know, because we don't know what NASA talking about. NASA here on bullshit. This motherfucker said, and she made a song, Life Better on Saturn, but NASA just literally said that that planet cannot obtain, you can put it in there, motherfucking people unless they have violent orgasms. Like, what the Let me go read this again. Hold on. I didn't went into a rabbit hole about this song. Yes. Saturn environment is not conducive to life as we know it. The temperatures, pressure, and materials that characterize, I can't say that right. This planet are most likely to extreme and violent. Volatile for orgasms to adapt to. So they calling us walking orgasms? Okay, SZA, I don't think I want to sing that song no more because where you going with it, baby? I really liked it because you said Nirvana in there, but I don't think life will be too much. Life will not be better on Saturn because who want to have a volatile or violent orgasm or be an orgasm? So I'm just supposed to be a walking orgasm spectrum on Saturn, but NASA could be lying. We don't know. Let me just see that one more time. I mean, NASA could be lying, but it clearly say. Let me read it one more time. I'm gonna read it out in my head to see if I got it right. She said life better on Saturn. Life is better on Saturn. I don't want to be in no violent orgasm all day of my life. I don't, maybe it's okay for her. Maybe she probably ruled Saturn at one point. I don't know, or maybe Saturn is different from what NASA is predicting or saying on here, because we know NASA being a bunch of nasty ass lies. They get caught up in a lot of nasty ass lies. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. Nasty ass, sick, assassin, science, lies ass motherfuckers. That's what NASA spell for. Because they lying. They be lying. So I'm not gonna just go off what you saying, NASA, because what you got to say about Earth? Let me hear it. What do NASA, nasty ass, have to say about Earth? Because at this point, you sneak this. While Earth is only the 5th largest planet in the solar system, it is the only world in our solar system with liquid water on the surface, just slightly larger than nearby Venus. Earth is the biggest of the 4 planets closest to the sun, all of which are made of rock and metal. I don't know how to take that, NASA. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, because you didn't say how beautiful Earth could be. You just talking about the water and the surface and made of rock and metal. Baby, we got trees. We got plants. This planet can grow. We got indigenous people down here helping it. You talking about the water. Let's talk about the dolphins in the water. Y'all don't get it. NASA be throwing shots. I don't know if this is NASA compliment to Earth, or if it's like a little bit of shade. Because that's all we known for is water, rocks, and metal. How dare you? We got crystals down here too, motherfucker. Let me get out of this. See how I'm going into a rabbit hole of what NASA on. Well, I don't trust NASA nasty ass, because they just be lying. So I'm going to say that, okay, Sister probably knows she's talking about Saturn, because NASA could be lying about Saturn. But if it's what it is say it's supposed to be, baby, I don't think this Earth is nowhere near Saturn, okay? This Earth is 20, 30,000 million times better. You ask me, it's just the people here. These parasites, they need to be cleansed. And Mother doing her job. She cleansing the planet of these parasites. Light the flame on that hoe. Let me show you the flame. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Thank you all for coming and communicating with me. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. And congratulations, baby. Because you are rebirthing and you have everything you need right now. Whatever else is coming is manifesting, baby. You birthing and pushing it out right now. So don't trip about it. Don't force it. Don't rush it. Don't be anxious. Don't be angry. I mean, you're going to be a little anxious, but don't be angry. Let the divine do what the divine have to do. That's one thing why we love Divine Mother and Father. They ain't going to steer us wrong. They give us free will to do the job ourselves. So we must sit back, and when it's time to sit back and be patient and relax, you sit back and you be patient and relax. All right, love you.